Assalamualaikum. My name is Zuhair and I am the student of BS8. I am in my finance semester right now. I have some major questions because some of you over here are employers and almost all of you. And because I am the student of computer science, I have a real question about the job market over here right now. So on what criteria you are basically selecting the people? Because when I went for the jobs, first of all, only the jobs that were coming in IT, they were only marketing and finance. So at the start, I started applying everywhere, and I get everywhere. And when I went over there, when they conducted interviews for me, and then I said that I am the student of IT, and if you want me, like I can develop you anything. If you want to hire me, it's up to you. Because my final field is IT. So if you talk about over here, like there are a lot of people over here who are developing the final year projects over here, and their final year projects are really great. So like somebody is developing a language converter, somebody previously had converted the whole ambulance tracking system, somebody is working on the Bluetooth SMS marketing system. So we have talent over here. But when the CDs came, like on the Yahoo, like we see on the mails from the CDC, there is a one sort of the requirement that the student must be 3 above GPA. So, like, what is the criteria? Like, what? And when you call us over there, this is the second major concern that I went in most of the like universities, like organizations, and I saw like the marketing and the finance people, like who are doing nothing. Seriously, they are doing nothing, and they are getting paid much higher than an IT person, who is doing the whole programming part, the database part. He is managing the database part. He is working on the Bluetooth application. He is working on the Android programming. Whether he is working at several places, and he is getting the salary of about 35,000. And the person who is just designing some sort of the room design of the marketing campaign or something like that, or sort of an interface, he or she is being paid about 50,000 or 55,000. So why is that the difference? What is the value of that IT person who is learning so much? He should be paid more and he should be given a lot of attention.
Lots of different questions, but the summary is simple. Please correct me if I'm wrong, why do computer students and IT grads get paid less as compared to marketing and finance students? In Pakistan.
Yeah.
You're just saying in Pakistan. Okay. And?
Okay, I totally disagree. That's not the case. That there could be certain organizations where different skill sets are required. So they might not be technology focused, they might be sales or marketing focused. There you would find marketing and sales people being paid more. Companies which are technology focused, you will find technology graduates being paid more. Because that's what is their demand, the organizational demand. So the salary is actually driven based on the business requirement. I am from an IT company with the world's largest #1 product data company. और हमें मालूम है कि हम IT लोगों को कितना पे करते हैं. Hiring जहाँ तक बात है, it's on merit. I have interviewed candidates with a CGPA of 3.8, 3.9, but we have not hired them. On the other hand, we have even ended up hiring people with a 2.6 or 2.7 CGPA. It's because we hire people based on competencies. So if you qualify our selection tests, we have interviews, we have discussion groups. If you are qualifying all those stages, it means you proving to us that there's a greater ROI in hiring you, and we'll welcome you in.
I want to ask people over here, how many of you here have a GPA above 3.5? Okay, above 3. Okay, आप में से कितने लोगों ने इंटर्नशिप के लिए ट्राई किया या कभी किसी जॉब के लिए ट्राई किया है? कितनी सक्सेसफुल इंटर्नशिप ट्राई किया है? 100%. Yes, sir.
The hands just reduced by half.
Yeah. Why? Internships आती नहीं है IB में या आप लोग को मिलती नहीं है?
Just filter you out of the first application.
And on what basis do you think is the filtration done?
Let's just not turn this into a I don't want to miss that.
They explicitly tell you that they want a 3.0 GPA, and in the first phase of the, when you're giving in your CV or your stuff, they ask you if you got a 3.0 GPA, then you're eligible for the next section of the whole, recruitment process. But unfortunately for us, because I have a CGPA of around 2.7 something, I have not been able to clear a single one.
Since all of you are computing students, I'm guessing numbers and statistics, you value them a little bit. PSEB की, I believe आप लोगों ने भी वो पढ़ी होगी, PSEB की एक report आई थी about Pakistani IT industry, and they're exporting to the FSI sector. So I'm guessing CDC is there, so is National Bank. Exporting to not just the FSI sector in Pakistan but globally. The largest sector. This also agrees with यहाँ पे एक gentleman आपका जो था innovation. It agrees with that. Biggest thing is customization. So you have the problem, you see the problem, fix it. हमारी CR पाकिस्तान की होती है bloggers meetup and blog awards भी होते हैं. There are few bloggers making as much as $10,000 a month. And I'm talking 17-year-olds. I am a BCS grad. I've also done MBA. I'm a marketing guy as well. So the gentleman who dislikes marketing and finance students, that's agreed. Now the question is, what's stopping you as students? What's stopping you from getting past that filter? Why do you think the industry has that filter of CGPA?
Why did you feel the need to doing MBA marketing?
It's all about the money. Have you not heard the song?
That is the point of money to bola usne.
No. At the end of the day, जो difference आता है, it primarily comes down to what is at the end of the day the business doing. Google is a very good organization, so is Microsoft, so is Oracle. There's so many of them out there. Innovators, wizards. But it all comes down to them also making money. So you have to understand all perspectives. But what's stopping you from achieving that CGPA? Why is that CGPA a bad filter for that matter? Anyone got just?
Sir, the main problem is that teachers का जो problem है, first of all, अब first semester में हम लोग अगर आते हैं, आप first semester में आप लोग आते हैं और आपको कोई इस किस्म के टीचर मिलेगा ना कि आप बर्दाश्त नहीं कर सकते। Sir, I have not completed yet. Sir, first of all, ये है कि gender biasness बहुत ज़्यादा। Females are getting more marks than males. और फिर उसके बाद प्रॉब्लम ये है कि उनको मार्क्स एक्स्ट्रा मिल जाएंगे और रोज होकर सब कुछ कर लेंगे। अब हमारे पास ये नहीं है ये।
Thank you. Very well. But we have a response.
I would just like to speak from the perspective of IBM, where I work, and also from the perspective of a person who regularly hires people. As far as the GPA cutoff is concerned, yes, that is a criteria which is used by lots of organizations. Because what else? How else can you filter? I'm not saying this is the case with all organizations, but yes, a few organizations do use this. So if you want to join that organization, then do make sure that you get that GPA. I'm not saying that anyone who has more than 3 GPA or anyone who has got less than 3 GPA is less competent, but from an employer's perspective, how else can they filter? A few organizations have IQ tests and other stuff, but along with that also they have some GPA cutoff. There's another point initially that was discussed was about learning, that in the academic institutions the curriculum that's being taught is not up to date. So I think there was a very valid observation here that nothing is stopping you now. Now in this age of internet where you have access to so much, you can just go onto the internet and find out so much more. As far as IT tools are concerned, they will differ from organization to organization, and within the same organization itself, they will keep on changing. So the good thing about IT is that there's so much of change that literally every year there's something new, and accordingly that decides your value also. So just because you were not able to learn something 3 or 4 years ago, you can get onto the bandwagon now and learn whatever the latest technologies that are available now, so that you are market ready and you are employable.
I
think one question deserves some answer. Fahad talked about gender bias, and I really want to address this because no matter how we look at it, it is better to understand it today than to never understand it. The fact of it's a known fact, even in the advanced countries, that number one, the female population is rising and the male population is at decline. Currently, Pakistan में ये 50-50 नहीं है. It's roughly around, I would say, 54 to 46 की रेशो बन रही है, या 55 versus 45 की रेशो बन रही है. 55 happens to be the female population. Number two, universities में हर साल enrollment लड़कों की बढ़ नहीं रही, मगर लड़कियों की बढ़ रही है. एंड आप तो यूनिवर्सिटी से हैं, मैं सही कह रहा हूँ? ओके. तीसरी चीज़ ये है कि लड़कियों के अंदर बचपन से लेकर ऑनवर्ड वो टिक के बैठ के पढ़ लेती हैं, और लड़कों को जो है वो आई डोंट नो शुगर की वजह से वो बहुत ज़्यादा शुगर खाते हैं, वो भागे फिरते हैं और बैठ कर टिक कर वो काम, उनको एक अपने बारे में जोम है कि जनाब हम तो ऐसे करके एक नज़र किताब को देखेंगे तो बस ठीक है, कराएंगे. तो देखिए मेहनत जो होती है, यू डोंट पुट द सेम नंबर ऑफ आवर्स, लेट्स बी ऑनेस्ट अबाउट इट. और अगर कोई नंबर ऑफ आवर्स सेम कर रहा है, दैट इज वन एक्सपीरियंस और पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस, और उसके बावजूद उसकी क्लास में जो दूसरी कोई खातून या फीमेल है या लड़की है, उसके नंबर्स अगर ज़्यादा आ रहे हैं तो यू डोंट नो कि वो कितना मजीद पढ़ रही है. फिर दोनों के एप्टीट्यूड का भी डिफरेंस होता है, आईक्यू लेवल का डिफरेंस होता है. तो हम अपने आप के बारे में सेल्फ अजम्पशंस की बेस पर वो ये चीज़ें कर लेते हैं, हालांकि देयर आर नंबर ऑफ अदर मैट्रिक्स एंड मेजरमेंट्स दैट वी इग्नोर बीइंग यंग. तो अजम्पटिव आपका नॉलेज नहीं होना चाहिए, ये नहीं होना चाहिए. हाँ, सिंपैथी जो है वो ऑब्वियसली एक फीमेल के लिए, वो एक इंसान के लिए वो हो सकती है, इसके अंदर पर्सन टू पर्सन फर्क पड़ सकता है, बट ये नहीं आप कह सकते कि जनाब ये तो एक स्टैंडर्ड है पूरी दुनिया में. I'll give you one example, and I'm going to give you very concrete example that I have done recently. In National Bank, I've had a portfolio of Chief Information Security Officer. I was the IT Group Chief. I was Divisional Head for Program Management Office. I'm Secretary to the IT Board Committee. I hired 27 people, out of which most of them are project managers. I've hired people at Senior Vice President level, Vice President level, Assistant Vice President level, Officer Grade 1, Officer Grade 2, Officer Grade 3. Now let me tell you one thing. I've hired few girls, I've hired boys, so there weren't enough females applying for it, so consequently I only hired out of 27 only about 6 of them. When I hired these ladies, I had to treat them differently, and the reason is कि लड़के अगर एलिवेटर में आ रहे हैं, ऊपर से नीचे जा रहे हैं, तो मैं कभी किसी को मना नहीं करता हूँ कि यार इसमें 10 लोग और खड़े हो गए हैं, एक दूसरे के साथ कंधे जो हैं वो जुड़े हुए हैं, मगर मैंने रूल बना दिया कि जब फीमेल्स एंटर हों, यू गिव देम सम रिस्पेक्ट. ये नहीं है कि आप उनके ऊपर लीन होके आप कहें कि जी और आ जाओ दोस्त को भी आंख मारे, आ जाओ यार तुम भी, ताकि मैं इधर स्क्वीज हो जाऊँ. आई डिसअलाउड दीज एक्टिविटीज ताकि उनको एक फील तो हो कि वो रिस्पेक्टेड हैं. अगर आप इसको जेंडर बायस कहते हैं तो आई थिंक यू आर इन लालच लैंड. Whereas the hiring में आपको मैं आज एक चीज बताऊं, एज एन एम्प्लॉयर व्हाट डू आई लुक फॉर राइट एटीट्यूड. I look for only one thing, and that is, maybe other people in my place will look for other things. I look for attitude. If the person has the positive attitude, उसका GPA 3.5 भी नहीं है, 2.6 है, I don't mind. A person with 3.8 GPA with a bad attitude is out of the door right off the bat. ये आप मुझसे अभी आप लिखवा लें. और अगर खुदा न खास्ता जॉब मिल भी गई आपको पहली, तो आपको जिंदगी में मजीद कामयाबियों के लिए हम्बल स्टूडेंट बनना ही पड़ेगा. तो ये मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ कि आज अपनी ज़िंदगी में खुद सेल्फ वैल्यूएशन करें अपनी बिटरनेस को वॉश ऑफ करके अपनी ज़िंदगी में हम्बल स्टूडेंट बनने की कोशिश करें। ये देखें कि जब मैं एम्प्लॉयर्स के पास जाऊं तो मैं वहाँ पर अपने आप को किस इफ़ेक्टिवनेस के साथ एक टीम प्लेयर साबित कर सकता हूँ। मैं ये साबित कर सकता हूँ कि मैं नेगेटिव फीडबैक या कंस्ट्रक्टिव फीडबैक को आसानी से ले सकता हूँ विदाउट फीलिंग कि जनाब मेरी ईगो हर्ट हो गई है, अब तो मैंने टिट फॉर टैट करना है, अब सेल का जवाब सवा सेल में आएगा। ये चीज़ें जो हैं, ये पर्सनैलिटी इज़ so much important. At least I can say that for myself. I know Kashif has talked about it offline with me. We meet often, and I know कि employers के अंदर ये बहुत important है। और उसमें एक सिर्फ सिंपल चीज़ बता दूँ, आज आप में से किसी को मैंने हायर कर लिया, उसका एटीट्यूड सही नहीं है ना, उसको जिस काम पे लगाऊंगा वहाँ जाके फटे होंगे। और मैं जो है आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू वेस्ट माई टाइम कि आपस के फटे आपके जो है ना उसमें मैं टाइम वेस्ट करूँ, कुछ सुलझाता रहूँ। आई डिडंट हायर यू टू ऐड प्रॉब्लम्स, आई हायर्ड यू टू सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम्स। सो जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस थिंग, आई डिडंट हायर यू फॉर एडिंग प्रॉब्लम्स, आई हायर्ड यू फॉर सॉल्विंग द प्रॉब्लम्स। आप आज अपने ज़हन में देखें, आप दोस्तों में जाएं, सुलह कराने वाले हैं आप या तीली लगाने वाले हैं आप फैमिली में जाएं, आप पेरेंट्स के साथ डिसएग्री भले करें, पोलाइटनेस से करने वाले हैं, या आप उनके साथ जो है वो रूड एटीट्यूड से अपनी दोस्त के साथ मनवाने वाले लोग हैं कि जो मर्जी। You have to evaluate yourself, and when you change your polite attitude towards the politeness, I can tell you one thing: not only success in this world will be waiting for you, success in the next world, in shape of Jannat, will be waiting for you.
Right, sir. I'd like to ask Ms. Robin Sami one thing, where we were talking about innovation. Nokia also does something that's called, Nokia calls all innovators. So I want to ask you, I know कि आप gender biasing बिल्कुल नहीं करती हैं, तो यहाँ पे जो साहब बैठे होने पे मसला नहीं होगा. But what sort of innovation are you looking for, and what is actually Nokia looking for? Because a lot of people here are developers and programmers. How many of you are programmers here? Okay, few hands, but yes. So what is actually Nokia looking for? We'd also like to talk about that. And आपके पास बच्चों के लिए क्या incentive है इस बार? Let's also talk about that.
See, I just don't want to jump on my expectation as a Nokia person. I would rather like to offer something to the students because they've been a lot from the student side कि curriculum वो नहीं है जो कि industry demand करती है. So it's a two-way communication. Industry is coming to you, and we are all here to offer something or the other. From Nokia perspective, we want to basically pick something which your faculty can recommend. ये 10 students हैं, and we are willing to invest time and money on it to train them to develop something for the Nokia platforms. Once, if your baseline is ready, because जैसे आपने 16 ने यहाँ पे कहा था कि यूनिवर्सिटी का जो कोर्स आउटलाइन है वो इंडस्ट्री के एक्सपेक्टेशन से डिफरेंट है. But I don't agree with it because university's curriculum is something which forms the baseline for you to go into and learn from the latest technologies and deliver something based on the industry expectations. So you must have to be ready to do or form a baseline, and then you can basically reach out to the industry to train you for the relevant technologies which industry is looking for. So as Nokia, we have done a couple of workshops, hands-on workshops. We are doing another one in the hall. And then for university students, we want your faculty to nominate a set of students and with one faculty member, and we will combine different universities after the campus conversations end of rounds. And then we will be training with an external trainer on Java technologies and for Q framework as well.
Isa here has a question.
It's actually related to what Anil Hassan was just saying. You've talked about attitude of the students. मेरा सवाल आपसे ये है कि जब आप हायरिंग करते हैं, so why don't you contact their faculty members, because they can give you very good feedback about their attitude. Because we know them, we have taught them for 4 years. We know each one, every individual personally. एक किस्सा का इसका बिहेवियर है, किस्सा का नहीं है, इसका हमारा स्टूडेंट या दूसरे के लिए प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट करेगा. But except for recommendation letters, जो एक sort of ritual सा है, I see very few employers who actually contact us before hiring graduates from our institute.
Excellent point जी. मैं ये कहूँगा
दो चीज़ें कहना चाह रहा हूँ. एक तो ये आपने बहुत एक्सीलेंट पॉइंट रेज किया एंड इंशाल्लाह I will take this point forward. I do give seminars and I interact with a number of institutions. Inshallah look into that as well. एक पॉइंट ये है कि जैसे डॉक्टर्स के लिए, और ये मैं IBA के लिए भी कहूँगा, कि जैसे डॉक्टर्स के लिए एक हाउस जॉब 1 साल के लिए ज़रूरी है. 4 साल पढ़ते हैं, 1 साल हाउस जॉब होती है. तो मेरा ख्याल है कि ये हाउस जॉब का कॉन्सेप्ट सब जगह लगाएं, IT में भी लगाएं, क्योंकि इनको जो एक फ्रस्ट्रेशन होती है वो ये होती है कि इन्होंने पढ़ तो लिया, अब एक रैंप नहीं इनको मिलता है, ये अपनी सड़क पे गाड़ी चला रहे थे, अब इन्होंने प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ की जॉब की गाड़ी उस सड़क पे आना है. तो वो जो रैंप है ना जो एक चाहिए, वो रैंप इनको बड़ी आसानी से मिल सकता है अगर इनको 1 साल का हाउस जॉब का मतलब वही है कॉन्सेप्ट कि आप किसी कंपनी में वेदर इट इज़ आपने विद पे विदाउट पे या किसी तरह से आपने 6 महीने साल किए हैं, तो वहाँ आपके इतने लिंक्स बन जाते हैं कि आप वहाँ से आगे निकल जाते हैं. तो आई वुड लाइक यू टू प्लीज टच ऑन दिस.
Recently, we completed an audit for our bachelor's program, and a new program has been designed in which the last semester they will spend out in the industry. They won't be here at IBA studying courses, but the last 6 months they will be actually working for some job. So it's sort of addresses to what you're saying. It will provide them sort of an on-ramp to the job. So we've already taken care of that. Thank you very much.
काशिफ साहब, I'd like to ask you कि जैसे अभी अली साहब ने मेंशन किया कि हाउस जॉब जैसी कोई चीज़ होनी चाहिए. When a student graduates, कोई कंपनी है जो उसे